This will be the number one lesson. Okay, so this is lesson number one. I suppose every one of us here knows what the market is. Okay, so we know the basics of financial market. Okay, the basics means the generic terms like forex, CFDs, indexes, or pips. Okay, stop loss, take profit, trend line. Okay, all these terms, I guess and I hope you all know these basics, these terms, which is the lexical foundation for any trader. Okay, and one more thing is, after you know that the basics is already understood, there's something else that we should take care of, which is price action. Okay, now price action is the market behaviors, okay, the different market behaviors around different times what am I doing here? Yeah, around different times and different levels. If you understand it this way, it will be easier for you. So what was the price doing when it arrived at certain level? Okay, and then mostly you must understand the key levels. They have different names. You can have previous daily high, or previous daily low, or previous weekly high, previous weekly low. Okay, you can have support and resistance, supply and demand. Okay, you can have premium and discount. Okay, these terms you should understand what they mean. Okay, you should know what they mean. And when you have that, now you start asking yourself, if I know these terms, do I know price action? No. Price action requires the use you must use certain principles, and then when you come to the price action side, you will take all the concepts that you have, everything that you've learned here and there, and put them together, and then you can build a strategy. Okay, a strategy is not anything else than concepts put together, okay, for a specific goal. Okay, when you put your concept together for a specific goal, then you will start thinking about something. Now you have a plan, because the plan will give you the goal. Okay, I will show you something here. If you have a plan, let me give you an example. If I have a plan, it means I have an idea, then I have objectives. Then what else? I have the target, because objectives can be many small targets. This is the final target, is the goal. Okay, and then I have an approach, but the approach on our side is defined by technical rules. Okay, when you have the technical rules, it will define the limits or your safe zone to take action. So you have your approach defined, you have the target, you have an approach. All this will define your trading plan. Okay? I'm going to pick a plan that I had before and then explain it to you, but it's in French. Let me show you. Okay, but let me type in English here. No problem. So when I start learning my trading or trying to grasp what I have to do, I have to ask myself, what will I do with a plan? The plan can guide you to stay on track, and you will always respect what you have as goal, and then the objectives are the goal chunk in different small goals. So let's imagine the initial capital. Let's put an example, just $100. Okay, if the initial capital is $100, okay, this is what you start with. Now you must know your risk appetite. Why? Because that will define what you aim per day or per week. Okay, but before you do that, the idea is to build and cash out, or just build and reinvest. You see how you start to frame your plan and the ideas about what a goal can be. Okay, when you have that, you can start thinking about something precise. What is that? I know that I can take that money to a certain amount, so I know my goals. What will I do with that money? Will I reinvest it or will I cash it out? If I cash it out, will I cash all of it, or can I reinvest another percentage of that money? I'm showing you this for one reason. I want you to understand what you could expect from the market, because sometimes we come in front of the market and we expect the moon. We expect that the market will give us we expect the market will give us a imaginary delusional amount of money coming from a special amount. But we have to understand that we have goals and we have targets, and sometimes you can fix your own targets. You say like, okay, today I want to trade 5 or 2 lots or 3 lots, and after them I stop there. I reach my goal for the daily goal. So after making sure that you know what you'll do with the money after you reach your goal, now you have to write the goal. But the goal is an amount of money. The goal is not just a phrase. The idea, okay, it's a phrase. It's something you can say. Okay, I want to buy a car, or I want to buy a house, or I want to take that money and reinvest it in my own knowledge in some other fields or in trading again. That's the idea. But the goal now must be an amount of money. Okay, this is just an example. I'm showing you an example of how I can build a goal. Okay, now imagine my target is $500. Okay, it means what? It means I have to 5 times this money, multiply it. So if my goal is 500, okay, and I'm taking 1 trade per day, okay, now I must have an approximate time to reach my goal. So I'll be like, time to reach goal. You can give yourself like an amount of time. You can say 3 months. This is just an example, guys. It's not, I'm not saying this is an financial advice or anything. I'm just giving you an example so you can understand. Do you get it, guys? I'm just giving you explanation so you can understand how you can build a plan. Now, if you have the initial capital, you know what you will do, the idea that's build that all that plan, and then you have the goal, which is the target, the final target of what you will do here, and then you know that you will do this time. Now you know, okay, if I take one trade per day, it means in 1 week I can have like 5 to 4 trade. 5 to 4 trade means, allez, 12 to 15 trades. Let's say 15 per month, okay? And from there I can say, what do I need to get per day from 100? If I'm trying to get 5%, it means $5, for example. $5 per day, okay? That becomes an objective, okay? So now you have $5 per day to get this. If I make $5 per day, after 10 days, I will make 50. After 20 days, I'll make 100. 20 days, 3 times. That will give me 20, 3 times, 60, guys. Okay. And if you have 60, I'm doing the math here. Now you have, let me write it down here. 5 times 20, okay? That will be 1 month. If you make 100 per month, okay? Times 3. What do you have? 300. 300 is not the goal here, okay? You know you'll be under your target, so you have to give more time. You understand how you change your plan? And then if I say 5 months here, now I know my target and my objectives are now realistic, and I can reach for this, okay? Now, after that, only that, at that point, I will come now and worry about the approach and the techniques, and that's where I can build a strategy. The strategy will have a win rate, and I will have a target per day and a max trade per day, okay? But this is how you build a plan. Now, why was I showing you all this? I need to explain now. I hope you all screenshot this. This is just an example. Okay. Is there any question, guys? We are going somewhere with this. This is the first session of learn and earn next. You learn first and then you earn. So what I'm showing you here is now in your head, you know every trade that you make must be part of a plan. Okay? Every trade that you take is part of a plan. Let's take all this text out. I'm gonna delete all of this. Now that I hope that you all screenshot this. Okay? Now you have a strategy. Maybe your strategy is 2.5R. Forget. So every trade should give you 2.5R. Yes, I'm recording. So here you have a 2.5R target, okay? And you have 1 to 2 trades per day, okay? You said earlier that you wanted to make $5 every day. It means one trade, you'll risk $2.5, okay, per trade. If you wanna target the 2RR, this is 2.5. I put a buffer just so we can reach our target easier. But if you have 2 per trade for 2RR, will give you the $5 per day. Okay, you understand it? Now, if you have that, you know, okay, if I risk 2.5 per day, okay, twice, I can make the double. I can make $10 here. But I said 1 to 2. Why? Because sometimes you have only one opportunity. You don't force the second. Your target, your objective is 5. If you take that trade and you hit 2R, you already have made your money. You can close the trade, protect it, or put the stop loss. It's a good level where price can just give you bonus. And then tomorrow you could maybe reach higher. But if you had 2 trades and one trade gave you 1 R, like this, one trade gave you 1 R here, okay, and then you had 2 trades, then you can reach the 2.5 R twice and you will still reach your goal. Now you understand why I said it like this. This is a blueprint. It's is the way you should think. It will avoid for you to have FOMO and also avoid to have greed. And now you will watch your equity curve moving slowly up. Okay? Why? Because you have a clear plan, you have objectives, you have a target, you have a limit of trade per day, and you know what you risk per trade and what you target. So after all that, now you ask yourself, okay, so I can do that with trading, okay? What strategy of trading will give me that? And that's where I come in, guys, because I will teach you 2 strategies. In all this series, I will teach you 2 strategies every Wednesday at 1 p.m. like today. Today was 1 p.m.? No, 11 a.m. Sorry. Every Wednesday, 11 a.m., you have a lesson session. So you are going to learn something new. I'm going to teach you. I prepared courses, I prepare pages and slide. For today, I have to give you introduction. Next Wednesday, we're going to start. I will try to maybe prepare a flyer or something. I don't know yet, but I have to give you guys the secrets. I call them the secrets of price action and smart money concept / ICT. Okay, this is what I would teach you. The second strategy is the opening hour. The opening hour will give you one strategy we call the orb, but I mix it with smart money concept. If you have these 2 strategies, you are good to go. Why? Because this one is for day trade and also swing trade. So it means one trade can, like this one, like I made yesterday, this trade reached 3R. It was taken yesterday in my personal account, and we reached 3R after a few hours. If I go in on the hourly candle, you see that it's more than 1 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's almost like 1 day, 1 full day. This is a day trade. And a swing trade is sometime when you have more than 1 day, okay, 84 hours or around 3 days, and you know you have to be patient. But the opening hour orb, this is more for scalp and intraday. Okay. Why I call it intraday? Because we close our trade before we have we close the trade before we have the end of the session, the New York session. So these two strategies are the one that I will share with you guys, and the basics of everything here will be market structure. Okay. Market structure. Let me write it here. We have the market structure. Market structure is the key, and then the market structure, you have supply and demand. To understand supply and demand zones, I will teach you something about the power of the engulfing candle. Okay, so the power of the engulfing candle. We also, market structure. These are the main chapters. Okay, supply and demand, the power of engulfing candle. I will teach you the daily profiles, so how you can know which day we are, which type of day we are. Daily profiles and H4, like this. H4 profiles. Okay, you know why I chose all these strategies is because of the target I told you. If I have a strategy that gives me one trade every day, and that trade can give me a 2-hour trade, can I take my 100 account to a 500? Okay, and now the difference will be the risk. What am I willing to risk every day so I can reach my target or reach my goal? All the strategy that I'm writing here, these two strategies, let me write it. One is this one, and second one is this one. Okay, supply, daily profiles, and H4. For this second strategy, the opening hour, I will teach you the opening range breakout. Very powerful strategy. This is the orb, and we will use key levels. We use key levels and wicks, rejection wicks. That's all. This is the easiest strategy that I know. It's actually like this. Let me show you with a drawing. You have a range, and when the market breaks that range, you can buy, but only if you don't have an opposition here, and also if you are going with a trend. Inside, I have a microcircle range. That range will confirm if I have to take the buy or wait for a retracement to take another one. It's the easiest strategy. You will understand it like in one session. It's in one session. I can even show you it here on. Let me try one. For 1 minute, just to have fun. You can come here on. Let's take all of this out. Okay, so this is today. Let's go on 5-minute time frame. I'm going to use. I have an indicator, but I will show you also how to use our own indicator. So you see it here. Okay, I have this break here. You see what price did? It continued lower. This could be a trade for someone who was looking for a 2-hour trade. Okay, like this. Over 2-hour trade. You see, I did not take this, but it worked already, like today. I did not take it, but you can come back, and this indicator is just for me to show you quickly, but you can mark these levels by yourself. You don't need indicator actually. You can mark it by yourself. You can mark it like this, and you can come and mark another one like this, and then you can take the same trade. It's easy, and you can do it every day. Like every day you have a level. Let's go back to the replay button. Let's go here. I want to see if there's another day that can give me the same thing. You will see it's a very good strategy. You see it here. When the price broke, it jumped. Okay, after the break lower, we broke the structure in the here. We could enter in the middle or here, protect below here. Look at what the price did. Okay, this is the opening, and this is the strategy I will teach you here, the second one. But the first one, you will understand the market structure, what you have to learn about breakouts, breakout structures, and swing highs and lows. That's what we'll learn here. And also I will teach you how to use the breakouts and fake out. The breakouts and fake outs like this. And from this, let me separate them. This will be on the first here, sacred. And when I say profiling, I will teach you the open, high, low, close, and open, low, high, close. If you capture this, you screenshot this, you will be following along every time we're gonna be doing this. Next time we will start straight in market structure and everything. I will show you how to use it. Every line here can give you an entry model, okay? And you will find what fits your need or your psychology on everything. And now here, the opening range breakout with key levels and rejection wicks. I will show you how to use it on indices, but also on gold and euro and GBP USD. So that's exactly what we will start doing on Wednesday. If you can just talk about it around, because I know many people are not in this call, but they still need this formation. I can say in French, formation. This program, if I can call it like that, it's more a program of teaching you guys how to trade, how to see the market, and how to understand the price action. Okay, so after all this, every day I will give you like 5 to 10 minutes of psychology and how to avoid mistakes. Okay, how to avoid mistakes. One thing also that I can give you is how to journal your trades. Okay, when you know this last part here, let me put it in red. The part in red is very important. Why? Because this will make you a better trader. This part here will make you a better analysis. You can analyze the market very good, but here psychology will you avoid mistakes, because sometimes, let me show you something here. Sometimes you have the right call, you have the best trade ever, but you still have a problem. Do you see what it did today on GBP USD? This is just the breaking of the session here, and this was the trade we could have taken here. I have to share it with you guys. I know these strategies, I cannot trade everything myself, so I know I can see those. I have my personal account running right now with or profit already, so I'm not gonna take all the trade that I see. But if you maybe understood how to take this trade, and today you saw a confluence with one of the coaches, you could be more reassured about what you are taking here, because this is a powerful trade. This happened on Friday last week, Let me close this and let me see again here. Previous day, what happened on previous day here? You see, previous day was a buy also. You took a buy here, benefits. And here, today, it has just started. But now you cannot understand what to do here because you don't know the strategy yet. So wait, and I will show you. Next Wednesday, we will start with this. So I was telling you this. Sometimes someone can be right, but then he's wrong. Why? Because maybe he took his stop loss to break even earlier, and when the price came back here, he took him out with a negative P&L. And the one that stayed in the trade until this time here, which was 9. Let me see here. What time was it? Yeah. 9 a.m. today, he got out with a benefit and positive P&L. Okay? But if you waited again, now you are here. Okay? Now you are down here. And the problem is what? When you don't know when to get out, the market is just playing around with your money. And then at some point, it can come and take you out. And you say this is a losing trade. No, it was not a losing trade. Your psychology and trade management was not okay. So here we have psychology to know how to avoid mistakes, and trade management is more after pressing the button. Because once you press the button buy or sell, you cannot do nothing. Now it's up to the market. But if you know how to manage your trade, when to get out, you can get out at the right time, not wait for price to come back and take you out. Okay? So this is it, guys. I think you now know what we will do next time. I will take this as my guideline. I have prepared the courses. We're gonna start on Wednesday, but please stay alert, because today and tomorrow I will send signals. I have signals on Euro USD. I'm waiting for confirmation, and I will send it to you guys. So is there any question before I close the call, guys? Or everyone is excited to start this Learn and Earn series?
I'm recording. You're gonna drop it.
Yeah.
I do want to get it to me.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for everyone. And please type in the community, type in the community for others to know that we're gonna start the Earn and Learn every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're gonna share knowledge, and I'm gonna give time for you guys to evolve in your trading. Yeah, I will send you the recording, no problem. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Let's meet on next Wednesday for this session, and let's stay connected toward the week. We can have good signals and share good moment together. So everyone stay blessed, and goodbye, guys. Goodbye.